I think there are mainly three key messages. The one is that we can't develop even the most exciting technology or products without realizing in which environment we are doing that. It means the global environment, which is influenced by the economics, by the politics, by the need of doing something for sustainability, and the really amazing progress digital and artificial intelligence is doing. So this has to be considered. The second is the digital part probably is at an inflection point with machine learning and AI that really will change our way of doing work and business in the CMC development and manufacturing, as well as at the entire other parts of the supply chain. And finally, I think realizing that we have a conversion of biologics and digital faster and faster, it is without any doubt important that we do not assume things and project linear to the future, but see that exponential development of knowledge. So speed is of essence. So I would say, first we have to appreciate and recognize and understand that cell and gene therapy is a different animal, so to say, than new biologic or new chemical entity. It's very specific, it's applying a different approach to disease mechanisms, and that needs different approaches also how we develop products. So a pure therapeutic area approach is not sufficient. We have to combine it with technology platform approaches, where the same platform can generate multiple shots on goals, multiple opportunities to develop products which are in urgent need of patients because we couldn't treat them with a new chemical or new biologic entity up to now. So if we realize that, then I think we can rapidly make a lot of progress. A lot of progress I think we have made in the sense of moving technology platforms forward. But is that sufficient? We have to bring it from a preclinical stage to a clinical stage to the patient. And I would say, and I share a few experience thereafter, yes, the entire industry has made a lot of progress. We have 7 products in clinical development meanwhile, but finally it counts to bring this product to the patients who have no time to wait. Establishing such a new field is always a challenge, a risk. So what we have done is obviously a serious screening of the cell and gene therapy landscape. Where do we have what capabilities? What is the developmentability on the clinical and on the manufacturing side? And then selected to say a technology platform on gene therapy, which is more mature, and an even higher risk cell therapy platform. And within these 2 platforms, we go for rare disease, where we understand biology obviously much better, and also for pathway diseases, which are higher risk. So this balance of risk and chances, we choose to move forward with the companies which are BlueRock and AskBio, and add on collaborations like with Mammoth for gene editing. Now, we have a portfolio on both sides of cell and gene therapy, and now the milestones are obviously bringing that to a clinical phase on showing safety, which is absolutely #1 priority. Not only because of regulatory approach and needs, but absolutely necessary to make sure that we do the right things and really have a chance to cure diseases. So I think milestones are the preclinical success milestones, IND filings, as well as then really bringing products to a later phase and launch finally to the patient. Well, the very first learning I would highlight is it really, really depends all on people. And it's easy said, but it's very difficult to be done. So with all excitement you have on the biotech side, with all excitement you have on the pharma side, it's not easy to combine the best of two worlds. And for us, it has been very key to preserve the entrepreneurship on one side of these new technologies, on the speed of doing things, on having high failure means high learning rates, versus benefiting from the pharma experience, where there's years of experience in clinical development, devices, fill and finish, what have you. So to bring that together culturally is a significant challenge, but only if you bring that together with a certain stability also for letting people that doing what they need to do and let them decide, not tempting to integrate or not tempting to separate completely. That for us was a very, very important learning. And the second I would highlight, probably accelerated at least by the pandemic, is what one can do with digital communication, which was impossible before, or thought to be impossible before the pandemic. Well, the post-pandemic challenge is to preserve some of the real good things out of the pandemic. Not only the digital part, but specifically the collaboration with the various stakeholders. It is much more open, the environment is much more open with regulatory agencies today. They try to bring innovation and help to try to bring innovation faster to market. Our collaboration needs to be, being on data access, being on other things, much more open. Collaboration between hospitals and the industry is much better, much more open than before. But also at the end of the patient interaction, the part of how to bring products and distribute products to all of the people of the world really changed and came back to our minds due to the pandemic. Well, obviously I'm excited about the part of the cell and gene therapy. It's by far not the only exciting area we have, specifically not in research and development on the pharmaceutical side, but as everybody knows, Bayer is in a healthcare company and is also a leader in making really hunger for none a reality, which is another bio-revolution. So these two targets is definitely on the very top of our mind if we talk about the bio-revolution. So really get people around the world fed, as well as bring health to all in an innovative and also in an affordable way. Well, the fantastic part of the event are always the breaks and the interaction and networking, which is great. I have to say I highly appreciate that it's also within the European landscape and community. Other people who probably normally have not the opportunity to participate around here. It's a great networking event and I really like it.